Well, hi everybody.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, no, that's what the pointing was about. I was like, hey, Dr.
I didn't
Kelly,
see the
we're
pointing.
we're
I did not
going
see the
live.
pointing at all.
Hey, Dr.
No,
Kelly, we're going
I
live.
was watching I was watching a video of my son. He's at gymnastics and he's like nailing his first handstands. And so
Aw,
I'm a very proud
well
mama
that's
right now watching him.
adorable.
His
How
little
is
feet up in the air.
how are you doing today?
I am doing pretty well. Garr says Dr. B's audio is choppy. So while B works on that, I will just talk. Doing good, doing good. It's been a while since we've had to take this place. We've had a couple big things happen between now and the last time we were here. Namely, we had the Parker in a Box charity event, raised about $30,000 for Take This, which was really, really cool. And so huge shout out to Parker and his entire team for raising that money and helping us out. And so we were on there several times during, was it 10 days? I think, yeah, it was 10 days in a box. So we did that for a while. And then, yeah, we've just been super, super busy and very, very excited to get back tonight in the woods because we should finish it. For all intents and purposes, we should finish tonight, which is exciting. We get to see the epic conclusion. But because it has been so long, I want to check in with you, with the chat, whoever wants to throw their name out there. Who remembers what happened last time we were playing Night in the Woods? Our epic cliffhanger. And hello to everyone in the chat. Crafty Rebel, Aeon Backflash, Micropixels, Delaney. The crew is here. I'm feeling supported.
I see everybody here. I see Garwar, I see Crafty Rebel, Eon Backflash. What's up, everyone?
Kitty Chuck.
Yes, technical issues are the worst. So you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to give you all. I'm going to change this to the bad microphone as opposed to the choppy microphone. So I just apologize now. All right. So
Dr. Sarah's here too.
yeah, hopefully that's just giving me the bad microphone. Dr. Kelly's a little quiet. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Let's crank up Dr. Kelly. Am I coming through any better
really,
this time?
really close.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake!
Still choppy. Well, at least it's not me. That's my reframe on the situation. At least it's not me.
I'm so angry. I am so
Do we need to like
about all
put the game to the side and like process these emotions that we're experiencing?
Yeah, no, I get to use the good news. I get to use the good mic. It's just going to be choppy no matter what. Garwar, you and I are going to chat at some point, and we're gonna figure a few things. If you are willing, we got to figure a few things out on the stuff on my end because it is starting to aggravate me. I keep changing things. You know, it would be a bandwidth issue if I didn't have an upload of about 250. My upload is ridiculous. So I'm not.
What they're saying is that if it was bandwidth, it wouldn't be the audio. The video would also be choppy.
Yeah.
So I think they're agreeing that it's not bandwidth. There's something else. There's some other magic dongle in the background going a little haywire. But that's okay. You know what? That's life. There's always a dongle in the background going haywire.
Yeah, at this point. So apologies now, everybody. We're just gonna have to. Well, thank you, Crafty Rebel.
I know, like,
it's nice to have everybody here, and if you want to support us having better equipment and better stream quality, make sure to subscribe.
Substitute.
Oh, wow.
Substitute one of us and get better quality.
Yeah, substitute one of us. My goodness.
Oh, but yes, Delaney is right. I mostly remember they were out in the woods at the end, stumbling upon scary people and May getting shot. So it was an epic cliffhanger. They were all out in the woods. All the friends are there supporting May as she's telling them, like, I have this feeling. I know you don't have to believe me. They're like, well, it doesn't mean that we may not believe you, but we believe in you. So like very beautiful. And then there's like a cult where they murder somebody in front of them and they have to run away.
Yep. Choppy. That was dark. That got really dark with the stabbing and the murdering and all of that. I did not expect that with such a.
It takes a turn.
It really does. It really, really does. So, yeah. Shall we get to? Yes. Shall we get to?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right.
As Aeon Backflash says, time for some crimes.
Crimes.
Yes.
All right.
As we get that loaded up, Oh, there we go. Just jump right on in. Yes.
Right on in. Yeah, I actually know what I'm doing in certain respects.
Yeah, no, you got it. You got it. We're all just gonna sit here on the couch, staring at one another.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yep.
I mean, that's pretty much how gaming conversations go.
Yeah. I remember watching King of the Hill going, yep, that's my family. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's always nice when you can identify with someone. A fictional representation.
Still playing.
Hey, look!
Lock. What's up?
We are back in Possum Springs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I am
But
not
apparently-
going to go to the right this time.
No, there's no choice. There's no choice right now to go right. You're just you're literally just sitting in someone's house playing video games,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like is very relatable.
Very much so. Okay, well.
And they're all wearing black jackets, so they've got that
Wait a minute.
coordination going on. Look at you!
Am I Greg now?
You are Greg!
I'm Greg!
You are Greg. Oh, by the way, no response. May is missing and her parents don't know where she is.
Yes.
But we're Greg!
B! Come on! Let's be positive about this.
And absolutely, Katie check. Like to sit and play with people, play games with
Oh, it
people
would
in
be
the
so
same
amazing.
room.
Couch co-op would be so lovely right now.
I've got a deck, I've got a large card table, and I've got like a bug and sun tent. So we've had friends over. We've actually played games in person together because we're outside. It has been wonderful, not gonna lie. Angus! I
Okay.
miss Angus.
Oh, they're so cute!
They are. Catman and Bug. Mm.
Oh.
I mean, I always appreciate emotional support brownies.
Yeah, do we have
And now-
lasagna? What?
And now I want lasagna. Oddly enough, there's a strange craving for lasagna happening.
Does that happen when one 3D prints a human?
Yes, although the fun part, at least at this point, is that I can't do dairy. And so I will crave something that will kill me. Because
Okay.
evolution makes sense.
Crafty Rebel, I 100% agree that it is a little meta, us sitting around, y'all sitting around watching us play games of watching other people playing games.
Oh, let me take care of you.
Aw.
Let me take care of you, Angus. Yes.
They are so
Just a lot of feel
cute.
good. A lot of feel good is needed because, again, we just saw our main character, the person we've been playing as for several weeks now,
Disappear.
vanish and possibly get murdered. So.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness, sorry about that.
But now I just kind of want to chant in Latin.
Exercise the sneeze demons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're playing as Greg. We are Greg, and thank you, Micropixel.
We
Thank you,
are
Other
playing
Weather.
as Greg. It is a wonderful thing. And by the way, Dr. Kelly,
Thank you,
I
Crafty.
want to point something out.
Okay,
New bow tie. They are donuts.
look at that. See, you have so many. I would never know it was a new one, but congratulations.
Very
I'm very
excited.
happy for your new bow tie acquisition.
Mhm.
Is it a wolf donut bow tie?
We will pretend I did that on purpose. These are definitely in honor of Donut Wolf that I forgot was a thing until right now. Mm-hmm.
I used to skate.
Skate and destroy. Yeah, skate to create. I'm down with that. How's everybody in the chat been doing?
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen every. Well, I mean, not really, because I'm seeing all the names. I'm like, yeah, we talk on Discord like every day.
Yeah.
So I could also use 5 naps. That
Oh,
sounds wonderful.
5 naps sounds amazing.
Would love 5 naps, Greg. I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yes, this is a bad situation. Yep. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yay, Zeitgeist, Dr. Rachel in the chats. Welcome,
What's
welcome.
up, Zeitgeist?
And Aeon, I don't know. Sleep is something I'm told that people require.
Okay, camera's getting weird.
It's like, what? Oh, that's right.
Someone's standing
Spooky
outside
noises.
the door.
I like how we both just get really quiet.
Well, they said to be quiet.
The game tells us to, so therefore it happens.
Okay. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. I don't like it.
Ooh, making spreadsheets and watching a stream. I think that does sound like a super effective strategy.
Oh, May. Oh no, May's not doing great. Oh no.
Well, no, she's missing and she's like dying. She spent a night in the woods. A night in the titular woods.
You used the title to describe what happened.
You know, when you have 4 degrees like I do, you're kind of smart.
You're 4 degrees of awesome.
Yeah, I am pretty awesome. I'll confirm that. Nothing with a little self-confidence there. As poor May here suffers through what looks like a terrible tummy ache.
Yeah, no, she's not doing great. You know, I said I wouldn't walk to the right, gang, but I am walking to the right on this one because it was the only direction I could go.
Yeah, no choice here.
But
in
learning things from Dr. Kelly, I would guess that that is a conscious design choice in order to reverse the vibe of the game.
That you are coming back from something.
Yeah.
Like, just gonna lay down in the street and go to sleep.
I'm not a fan of laying down in the street. This is... Take this.
But you made it out of the woods.
Lays down in the street.
And so I'm excited because I don't know what's going to come next. I have a general idea, but this next section of game is completely dependent on the choices you have made previously and the people you've talked to and the people you haven't talked to.
Okay.
So we got 1, 2, 3. Wow, we did good. We did really good. So the amount of people that show up at the church is reflective of how many people like you talked to and had good relationships with.
Oh.
And so if you didn't talk to anyone, like it could just be your mom and your dad, or just your mom and the priest.
Yeah, but
so like we have people here who care.
Who's the goat? And who's the alligator? I don't know who those people are.
All right, I don't know who the goat is, but the alligator is the
You know who the goat
is our neighbor.
Dr. Kelly? You're the goat.
Your mom? Oh. I meant that in terms of like your mom donating during the Parker streams and us calling her the goat.
No.
Sorry.
Well, I mean that too, but this is turning into this is Stocky Monkey. You haven't missed much today.
Yeah, no. You are tuning in just in time. May has just stumbled out of the woods where she spent a night. She's been missing, and these are all the people that have shown up because they care about her.
Yep.
Once they found out that she had returned. So yeah, we got Selmers.
Yeah, Selmers.
From all those.
I want Selmers poetry.
Yep. And then we have the grumpy old neighbor. That's the crocodile dude.
Oh, that's right.
Aww.
Oh, Selmers.
Selmers is with the deep cuts.
Seriously. I like Selmers so much.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, are they eulogizing?
Yes?
Wait, what? What? No!
Grumpy dude is gonna be grumpy. You know, that's just his style.
Oh, okay, so she can wake up. There's...
You are not dead. No, that is not the that is not the end. We need vengeance.
Aww.
Yeah, we made friends.
Aww.
Oh, Mr. Crocodile Pants.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. But I promise you we're not dead.
Okay.
You know, I guess small spoiler, she's not dead.
I'm not sure I could take that.
And then look who's here.
Oh, we're coming back to the
our
beginning.
buddy. And do you recall where else you saw this storkly gentleman?
I will say historically no.
Okay, he is tied to the cult.
Say that again.
Bus station, yes.
Yeah,
But
at
so
the
bus station
beginning
at
of
the
the
very
game.
beginning, but he's also tied to the cult. The people in hoods that we saw that like murdered people.
I didn't know what his cultural ties were.
Yep. Possum Springs, dark robed, mysterious murder figures.
I am really reaching for those puns today.
You know, it's a little fuzzy. It's been a long day, and we're just getting back again. We've been off for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, no,
You know,
the Parker stream, that was intense. She's awake.
Yep.
She's awake.
Delaney.
Oh, Delaney. Oh, I appreciate that so much.
Oh, that's good. That's
much,
good.
Delaney.
That is. If we could put that on a Take This T-shirt, I would recommend it. But I don't think that would be allowed to.
A little
Das
off brand
Biff,
for us, but I
hello.
love it so much.
Yes. Das Biff in the house.
Yeah, that serious A+ on that pun. Everything. Okay, what's going on, May? What's going on?
You know, sometimes you just need some rest. Some sleep.
God, I need some sleep.
Some cultish figures to leave you alone.
Okay, back in the bed. Waking up. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't feel good. Oh, you tried to go right.
No, I didn't. I was stumbling about.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I totally meant to do that.
Okay. No judgment.
It's so ingrained.
You can't even jump on the mailboxes anymore.
I can't. I want to do crimes.
Well, we might be a little sick for crimes.
Aww.
But you know what you do if you're too sick for crimes?
Go to see your
You
best
commit
friends.
murder. What?
Go to see your best. Wait, no.
Yes. Go to see best friends.
We have very different outlooks on life.
I'm just agreeing with you.
Oh Lord,
100%.
somebody clip that.
We're just here seeing our friends like one does, as is completely normal.
What do you do when you're too sick to commit crimes? Go see your best friend. Murder. What?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no proof. Pizza party. Yes, that's what happens. Is we all go for pizza.
Aww. Who is that little gamer who won't stop playing?
So we've met him before too. We met him in the woods, and we also have seen him a couple times and talked to him a couple times while walking through Possum Springs.
Okay,
We have not engaged
DL
with him
Miller,
much,
hello. Okay.
Yes, his name is Jeremy.
Okay. Crow. Jeremy is a crow. Thank you.
Yes. And again, should you play through again, you could, go through his storyline and talk with him more and all sorts of fun stuff.
I am gonna play through again, and I'm gonna do a different storyline, and I'm gonna make it a B storyline.
I do highly recommend the B storyline. It is very different from Greg's.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, growing up in a small town, and if you never got out, I think it hits really, really heavy. So just be warned of that one.
Understood. Okay, be careful of the B story. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, she has this rough, scaly exterior, but she's very squishy on the inside.
Aw, apparently you've got consensus in the chat that it's so heartbreaking.
Yeah, Bees, I mean, everybody's storyline is heartbreaking. Like, I mean, Bees is no exception. If you go the Angus route, you get to learn a little bit more about his backstory, which Greg does allude to earlier in the game.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for taking on Angus's backstory. Oh,
It's only one branch. Oh, sorry.
it's the pizza guy.
Yeah, it's only one branch as opposed to Greg and B, which are branches throughout the entire thing. Yay, pizza.
Oh, yeah, that was not a good idea.
I don't know what you mean, of course. The screen just flashed green. I'm sure everything's going to be fine.
Oh, yeah, that was not a good idea. You're feeling sick, so what do? Greasy lactose and meat?
Yep. I mean, when you need a stomach brick, that's the way to go.
Oh, Delaney, that's awesome.
Yes, and you can explore your own story.
Why did I do that again? Why did I do that again? I know it's a bad idea, and I took another slice of pizza. This is like my real life.
You didn't even bite it, though. You just put it back on the plate.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you should eat, but something nourishing.
Yeah, probably not pizza.
Okay. No, it's cool. It's cool. B is there. Angus is there. Greg is there. Jeremy is there.
I mean, I gotta say, May's mom is pretty chill. If I had lost my child in the woods, I don't think I would let them spend the night at their friend's house, even if they were just returning from college.
Yeah. Oh, are we getting more requests for Spirit Fair?
Are we? After Spirit Fair. So I do have a Spirit Fair update.
Yes.
I in trying to prep for Take This Place, since that is the most requested game. I did a whole new playthrough. Like, I started a whole new playthrough, and I think I Spirit Farer wrong. So if we do end up playing it, it should be interesting. But again, it's one of those games where I don't know how it will stream. I think it would be fun to give it a try and see what happens.
Okay.
But it also has, whereas Night in the Woods is limited to 8 to 10 hours of gameplay, Spirit Fair is a lot more than that. So I don't know what a start and stop would look like. Okay. But yeah, I'm open to giving it a try and seeing how it goes, and maybe it goes really well. The only difference would be that with Night in the Woods, I can say things like, "Oh, it was designed this way," and because I've done research on this game. And with Spirit Fair, I am still learning how as we go. I have only picked up, I've only picked up Gwen, Summer, Atul, the 2 lions. I can't remember their names. I think that's who I have right now.
I want to play Werewolf Shred the Gnar 3.
Yeah, sure, why not? Because I'm sure that's not scary or terrifying in any way. Oh, it's a real shame. It's a real shame that I'm going to be on maternity leave in October. Because then we could play horror games, and you know how much I love horror games. So
I know you love the horror games.
What just tragedy? What tragedy that I won't be available for that.
I know.
Exactly, Sock Monkey. It says 30 hours, but with the update and just taking your time, it's easily, Socky Monkey's already got 50 hours in it.
And apparently you need Buck.
And I don't know who Buck is. So that's how far back I am right now.
Go find Buck. Hunt Buck. Be the Buck hunter.
I don't know how. Great pep talks. Yes, I can definitely give people pep talks before they go into their horror games. My pep talks are legendary.
Legendary pep talks with Dr. Kelli.
I gave a really great pep talk on my D&D game this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hey, chat,
yeah.
Should we ask Dr. Kelli to give us the pep talk from her D&D game? I'll tell you what. I bet if people donate enough bits, we could get Dr. Kelli to give us that pep talk. So, Dr. Kelli, how many bits biddies would we need to see in order for you to give us that pep talk?
I mean, I'm terrible at it because I would do it for free.
Okay,
I'm the community manager, not the marketing manager. All right.
All right.
I want to give it to my community for free.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If we get any donations, any bits, any subscriptions, will you give the pep talk to all of us as if we are at your D&D
Of
table?
course. I don't want. I mean, there's some pressure there, because it might not be good.
Doesn't matter. It's gonna be great.
It's very context dependent to where we were.
Okay,
and what was going on.
Would you give us the a D&D pep talk?
I could try. I mean, it's a little weird because the ask is coming from you, who is like, very well known in D&D spaces and like runs D&D charity events. And here I am with my very first baby character, just leveled up to level 6. I am so excited.
An accomplishment.
I'm such a cute little baby D&D player.
That's amazing.
Hold on, let me see what I can do. Hold on.
Okay.
While you play through. Yeah, play through, and I'm gonna see if I can get into some mischief here.
None of this has anything to do with me. No weirdos are following me around. All right. Okay. See ya. Bye, Jeremy. Aww.
Search for stories is on.
What do you do? Search for stories?
Ignore that. It's nothing.
Hey, Greg, you awake?
Absolutely nothing.
You know why I beat down Andy Collins 6 years ago? Back then you said you went all crazy, but that was not really a reason, I guess. I was playing that game where you dated ghosts. Remember that one? Had a hot skeleton. Okay, Alistair or something. Yeah. Crushing hard on those dank bones. Playing it like 24/7. Until this one afternoon, suddenly like something broke. It was just like pixels. Computer broke. No, like reality broke. Characters on screen, like it felt like I knew them, but they weren't people anymore. Oh! Did we? Dr. Goose? Wait a minute. No! That is ridiculous!
You just said if someone donated, I got to tell the story.
Okay.
So
hold on.
as the community manager,
we need to thank
I
Dr.
provide
Goose for donating.
I provide for my community.
Dr. Goose, thank you for donating. Those bits help Dr. Goose, and I continue to do this sort of thing. So thank you, Dr. Goose.
Sometimes you have to be your own biddies.
You have to be your own advocate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You gotta cheer yourself on.
Okay.
But this particular part that we're at is really, really important. So
Okay.
I want to make sure that we stay focused on this because the story can come later.
No, this is really cool because reality went away.
Yeah. This is like the unraveling of all the backstory that we've been hearing about for months. Yeah, this is the incident. Saki Monkey!
Thank you, Saki Monkey. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. And we're going to... I know that sounded a little sarcastic, but I really meant that. Let's see. Realization dumped out of the screen and into real life. Went outside, tree out front. Okay. Looked at every day and was like a friend outside the window. Now it's just a thing. Oh, wow. This sounds like just total depersonalization.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. And he was just shapes. Yeah. Wow. Oh, May. Oh. This is, by the way, as someone who, when he worked with people who struggled with hallucinations and psychosis, this is really well written.
It comes. Well, you don't get this kind of writing without like expertise by experience.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the reasons this game resonates so strongly is it's not people writing about the mental illness of others, but really being reflective on their own experiences and obviously adjusting them and fictionalizing them. But yeah, like the idea that someone could just become shapes is not something that ordinarily would ever enter someone's mind as a possibility, much less experience.
This is incredibly well written. And But I've heard people say exactly that before.
And he was just shapes too.
Wow. Huh. Gee, what?
Yep.
Oh.
I love Greg. Greg is always such a good friend. There wasn't that much
Wow.
blood.
Greg is so supportive.
He was. He was. He is. Hey, Leshy, welcome in.
Hey, Leshy.
Dr. Hank. Dr. Hank and his journaling.
Dr. Hank, the dentist therapist.
Yeah. Although I do have to say that in my initial research stage that I have of collecting every example of mental health professionals in games, Dr. Hank is on the list, even though you never see him.
Wow. This is incredible.
Everybody
This is
needs a
incredible.
Greg.
Well, hello there, Akira Hikage. This is just you know, if I wasn't a fan of this game before, I've heard all this before from people. This is so accurate.
And it also makes the dream sequences make more sense.
So much more sense.
Because if you think about those dream sequences we've been through, they're largely just color blocks, like with lots of right angles. And yes, they do like buildings, they do look like shapes or roofs or whatever, but they're largely just the world broken down into different geometric shapes.
And odd, disjointed. Kira Hikage, this is unfortunately my backup setting, and it is my audio is wonky today because my main rig broke down and couldn't figure it out.
No, not with your headset. It is a known issue, and we are working through it. But thank you for letting us know, because that was always one of those things of like, if you've got spinach in your teeth, you want someone to tell you.
Yeah,
at least I do.
Very much so. I'd rather know, because it's
Greg.
Oh God, Greg, you are such a good friend.
Yeah, he really is.
Wow.
So yeah, lots of processing, and it's interesting because it is kind of like the pinnacle of, at least narratively, the pinnacle of this game, and it's just two characters laying on a couch talking to one another, which is really cool.
This is such a fantastically climactic anticlimax. I mean, I don't. It's so simple, but it's so powerful.
Yeah, like what's happening is someone is sharing something that's very vulnerable and scary to them, and they're sharing it with someone who's willing to be there and like bear witness to that pain. And Greg does try to not minimize, but he does try to like make feel a little bit better. He reassures, but he also gives the space for May to like share what she needs to share, and that's just super powerful.
And one of the things I appreciate about this is, I know Dr. Kelli, you and I have both heard this many times, but one of the things mental health professionals do, for those of you in the chat, is create a sort of holding space for people to just exist judgment-free within that space.
Yeah.
And for the most part, Greg does an excellent job of that. Yeah, he reframes certain things a little bit aggressively in an attempt to reassure. But at the same time, he's not just like jumping to problem solving, which is we've talked about this many times, is counterintuitively not so helpful thing to do a lot of the times when it comes to personal distress. He is just letting May be vulnerable, and that's incredibly well done. Especially with
the fact that
such an intense issue.
And the fact that he also, like, his actions, not just his words too, but I mean, he told May, like, you can sleep here, I will stay here. You know, that's kind of an act that you can, you know, in this sense, it makes a lot of sense of a way that you can not just show up with your words, but show up with your actions of like, I can be here, I can take care of this. And then May goes and does this. So, you know,
I'm sorry, May, what are you doing?
May is doing that thing that sometimes people do when they feel like no one can help them and they're not worth helping, is they go and they try and do it themselves.
No, May, no!
You are complicit in this, Dr. B. I just want you to know that that is one of the reasons you're playing the game. If you did not advance the story or the narrative, this would never have happened.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah. That's the whole point of games, and why they can make us feel things like shame and guilt is because by playing them, we are complicit in the actions that we take, even if we don't really have like options.
Speak, ghost! Okay, what? Where does that arrow come from? Oh, what's up?
What's up? Exactly, Garwar. How dare you advance the narrative and then be surprised that bad things happen?
Yeah, what you in what army? This one. Yeah. Oh, Greg, I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, you don't mess with the Greg.
Yes. Yes.
And her friends came after her, and that's just so beautiful.
Aww.
Sometimes I feel like a Greg.
Yeah.
Because I would definitely curse out a friend if they did something this stupid.
Yeah, no.
You understand? Yeah.
There is at least two. I think there are at least two people in this chat that I have said some similar things to. Yeah, this is totally your fault because you did X, Y, and Z. Implied message being, you know, this isn't your fault.
Yeah.
I appreciate Greg.
Yeah, Rachel. And confirm.
I wasn't calling out anybody by name.
Of course not.
I just know who's in the chat.
Oh, Greg.
Greg. You just accept that you are friends and you are loved. Thank you, May.
And I don't have to understand, and I don't even have to be sure I agree, but like...
I actually might cry. I'm tearing
Yeah?
up.
You know, we all hope for friends like that. Hopefully we are all so lucky as to have friends like that.
Oh, this is... Oh.
I shot a dude for you.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
wait, no, you bring the crew with you.
It's okay. Your choice doesn't really matter here.
Oh, Angus.
All right, here we are. We're back at the murder spot where someone died last time, and why not go into the murder hole? I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, well.
No, whether the weather. The Angus Star Chat was not one of the branches that we took this time.
Yeah, I didn't talk to Angus a lot.
But one, I have done the Angus Star Chat, and that is incredibly heavy and powerful. And if you don't know it, you could just literally Google,
No,
Angus
I want
Star
to play through
Chart,
it. I
Night
want
in
to
the
play.
Woods. Well, you as in Dr. B, if you want to play through it. For the larger group of people, the royal we, if they don't have time to go through, because that is one of the last parts, so it's not easy to get to. So
Okay.
you can also let's play watch it, because it's also very good.
Yes, it is spooky, Greg.
He's just gone as he sees
robot
it.
boy. It has been a weird few days. Oh,
Yeah, because all this happens narratively within the span of like a week or two.
I just realized that we had 100 bits donated by 2 people, and since Dr. Kelly was the first to donate, you get to choose which hat I wear.
I choose the Psychomancer plush as a hat.
Okay. This is a strange thing. See if I can keep it.
I think it's fine. See, what you need to do is get a headband and then like glue the plush to the headband so you can have a Psychomancer fascinator.
Or a necktie.
I was like, what?
No, we're doing this with the necktie.
Okay. I'll see, what would Greg say? I don't believe you, but I believe in you. So I support you in your attempt to do the thing.
Yeah, well, this is what I say to Greg. I am now have
You
a
did it.
Psychomancer hat.
There you go. Ask and ye shall receive. Donate and ye shall receive.
Donate and ye shall receive. And I will wear this for 2 minutes, and then I will let Sakiboki change my choose my next hat, because Sakiboki also donated
Yes.
the 100 biddies. So we're gonna. Yeah, looks like he took the elevator down. So much for the illness.
Yeah.
Come on away. Yeah, we want to do this. Yeah, we want to do this. Crimes.
Yes. I mean, murder is technically a crime. So I guess yes. Yes.
Yeah, down we go.
Well, they are animals, Leshy. I mean, like, cats have really great night vision. I assume foxes do. I cannot speak to crocodiles or bears.
Okay, Saki Monkey, what hat am I putting on next?
Bee dropping the knowledge.
Thank you. Oh, other B.
Yes. Beatrice.
Okay, come on, May.
Angus is so prepared.
That's right, Delaney.
True.
A.
Yeah.
That is how asthma feels. Uh-oh, heard something. What's it gonna be? To the ears from that podcast. What ears from the podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't help with that one.
We have a lot of different things.
It's funny, like, I hear noises, and literally I can hear my husband and my son just came home from gymnastics, and they're upstairs. So yes, I too can hear noises. And we should be quiet. to avoid detection.
We're creeping. This is so well designed. For mood,
It even gives you that claustrophobic feeling because it's so zoomed out
right?
and you can see how tiny the space is.
Well, and it continues to zoom out. Gives it a grand scale.
Yep.
Door. Tunnel. Whatever. Okay, let's do this.
See, it's a good thing we're used to breaking into places.
Oh, the crown thingy. Oh, okay, my tiara. I definitely have my tiara.
Excellent. Well, that's important. You should always have one nearby.
I agree with this. Always have a tiara.
AHT, our new slogan. Take this.
As take this as resident pretty princess. I will always.
Well, actually, I take that back because always have a tiara is actually a hat. AHAT. Yeah.
That is brilliant.
It works.
That
It
is
works.
brilliant. Our slogan is a hat. Always have a tiara. What is this place? What is this place? Oh god, oh god, oh god. What is it? It's here. It's here. Oh god. I don't know what it's here. It's through there. And for a donation of 100 bits, you too can make me change hats. Although, we might have hit the pinnacle of my hats.
I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody would pay 100 bits to have you take off the tiara, though. That's the problem.
And we can only see the glow of B's cigarette.
So just keep holding left.
Something. Uh-oh. No, that's pretty scary. Hey! Oh!
See, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Uh-huh. They apologized.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Who is he?
Oh. This is...
Yeah,
Pardon
we
me.
have no idea.
Part of me wants to narrate this part in a very quiet voice.
Go for it.
Oh, little girl, you don't know what this is, do you? Yeah, you have seen this, May. Come on, May! I've seen this before. I felt it, yeah. It was Ed Scudder and Jim Dorney who found it 20 years back or so, after the West Mine closed out past Bridal. Vest Schumacher, last supervisor, was out there when the company locked off the entrance, carved his initials and date in the door. And then you got this mine, the old one. Not even a proper mine. Big hole, copper, abandoned, shoot, long before any of us were born. Too close to water. And that water was poison. When the first settlers came here.
Hey, Black Combat, welcome.
Hey, Black Compat, how you doing?
B's just doing a dramatic reading.
That old spring used to be right above where we're standing. That water dried up. 1992 or so. Some men from West Mine come back up here to try bootlegging. Practically built a new elevator, got the main tunnel cleared. Never found no coal, just dug deeper and deeper till it busts through that wall and finds this place. Jim walks right out into that hole and never hits bottom. Ed calls down to Jim. Jim don't answer, but someone else does. I know you heard that voice, girl. In dreams and waking times. It's what brought you down here.
I've always assumed it's Cat God, but that's
You
just
gotta
me.
understand, in those days it was the end of the world. Jobs gone, our kids are leaving. Government didn't care, only wanted our votes. Just putting in more regulations, sending jobs overseas, spending our taxes on lazy people and immigrants. Oh god, I feel dirty reading that. Oh.
Yeah.
Leshimorph, interestingly enough, that was a huge part of my undergrad, was learning about that stuff. Okay, here we go.
B is a hero. She's an absolute hero. You walked in on the end of Night in the Woods, where we are confronting the cult leaders of Possum Springs.
But when Ed Scudder came back down here and listened, he got answers back. Yeah, he's already in there singing to you, right? Ed explained it to a few folks and they didn't believe it, but he was persuasive. He had the glimmer. One he takes a shining to, rubs off on you. You can do the things. I've never seen it, but they said Ed could walk through walls. After Ed talked us into all this, after that first time, after we picked one out, well, not only was the town old and stable, but it was almost like we were getting younger and money came too. Still a few of us left from back then. First one into the hole by our own hands. We own up to what we do. I was there. I was too! Throw him in the hole. They're feeding him! He's hungry like you wouldn't believe. Every few months
Is he
or
hungry
so.
like a donut wolf?
Way to ruin the movie, Kelly. Every few
Says the
months
guy
or
with the
so.
deep, sultry voice as he's wearing the tiara.
Shh. Starts singing, and it's someone's turn to find someone. We never pick no one who's gonna be missed. That's a solid rule. Drifters, drunks, delinquents. The Hartley kid? All he was going to contribute to society, except a bunch of kids growing up with no dad, was a rap sheet a mile long.
Gar, maybe that's why he started singing again. It's because the possibilities shut down.
That's right. He was hungry with no pasta. Carbs keep evil demons at bay.
That would explain a lot in my life.
That really would explain a lot in my life as well. My love of carbohydrates is the reason I have not joined a cult. There's a correlation there.
I mean, that sounds like a research study waiting to happen.
I would hypothesize that there is a significant correlation between people who eat carbohydrates and not join cults.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. This is totally tangential, but I just finished listening to a podcast called Maintenance Phase, and it was looking at all the research between like wellness, like woo-woo stuff, and like the path of that through to like anti-vaxxer to like QAnon. So you're probably not wrong. And everyone at Take This loves carbs.
bye,
So
we don't use words. You know, he was taking up business with his cousin, right? You know what happened to his cousin? Burned alive when his little trailer lap exploded. They had to wear hazmat suits when they cleaned him up. That's where Casey was headed. You want to act like we do him and this whole town a favor? Maybe they should have cared more about him before it came to this.
damn.
Oh wait, we got another person armed.
Well, yeah, because they have a gun because they shot at us last time, and you know Greg has a crossbow for some reason.
Yep. I was really hoping Greg took the shot.
Well, unlike them, Greg is not a monster. And yes, Delaney, Donut Wolf fights cults. That should like be their slogan. Garwar. Oh, yes. Donut Wolf, we practice safe sex.
Oh, I heart you
circle.
all so much.
The full circle. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, no, look, she's going in a circle too. Ooh.
Because this is all a cycle. Like a boom bust cycle. An economic cycle. A bicycle.
I want to ride my.
Yeah.
Nope, we're not getting. Nope. Try.
Do a do tricycle, yeah.
To carry this on whenever we're gone. Okay. So there.
It's quite a pitch.
Oh.
Get him, B. Get him.
Working on it. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Yep, unless we murder people, the town dies.
Understand if you.
Oh, I'd.
This has gotten. Wow.
Yes. It's a little odd. It's a little weird.
No, this is fantastic.
Yeah, get out first. Step 1. Leave creepy mine.
Get to relative safety first. Angus is such a good person.
He is. They're all such good friends. Yes, it is really sad, but like, probably shouldn't murder people.
Yeah, probably not.
That's
Probably not a good. Delaney, that
That's
is
my
a
hot
great
take.
suggestion.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the?
Spam C! Spam it!
Oh! Oh!
Probably, from your facial expressions, probably not what you were expecting to happen.
I didn't see that coming.
Is everyone okay? Well, how do we want to answer that question?
I'm sorry, is the decapitated head still... Okay, no, that's everybody talking. Okay.
Yes, limb, not a decapitated head. Just a.
Sorry, excuse me. Limb.
I don't know what the term for a removed limb
Severed.
is. Well, if decapitation implies head, then is there like a word that implies arm or appendage? Disappendaged. God, it hurts. Oh, I think I'm broken. Not an appropriate time to laugh during this game.
I'm still a little horrified by this game. Aww.
Yeah, again. All right, gotta get up, get out. That's a good attitude, Angus. Let's find out. And all that pizza eating prep was prep for this.
Huh.
There we go. See, teamwork. We're all doing it together.
Wow. Delaney. Delaney.
Dark humor. It's my favorite. Definitely a difference in a cave.
Okay.
This is another thing that I really like about this game is like when May's hurt, she actually does walk slower. And you as a player are now just moving through space slower as opposed to just, you know, her being at normal running speed despite everything she's just been through.
Mm-hmm. Why am I going in the water? Because something like that might happen.
Yep. Yep, you gotta meet Cat God. Again.
No, that's fine. I'm just a little lost in the cosmos. No big deal. No big deal.
Mm-mm. Just having an existential breakdown in the middle of a cult-filled murder cave.
You know what I call that? A Monday.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
I mean, that's a pretty deep cut of words there.
Yeah.
Like pain as a not a necessary precursor to meaningfulness, but it can still be a precursor.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little dissociation.
Just a bit.
Just a little bit.
And she can walk again.
I mean, sometimes you just have to confront your own mortality face on. That is one helpful brochure for sure.
That was definitely a helpful brochure.
No, Angus, honey. No.
Hyper like dolphins.
I mean, that sounds like it could be one of the songs from the album they're writing.
That's true.
You know, Weird Autumn. Weird Autumn. Hyper like dolphins. Endorphins. I forgot about that part.
That is,
makes a lot more sense.
That is a good pun. That is excellent. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that.
All right, Maze. High on endorphins.
Dolphins. High on the dolphins. Okay.
All right, you can do it.
Oh, hey, I can jump again. Oh.
There you go. Use those platforming skills they taught you way back at the beginning of the game, and you really haven't touched since. Well, yeah, except in the dreams, I guess. Look at you go. Must be all those dolphins.
It's all them dolphins.
You did it!
Huh. Jeremy? Yeah, it has been a really bad night. Huh.
Good job, Germ. Apparently.
Thank you, oh, excuse me. Ooh.
He's so considerate. He brought some soda and some rope.
Yes, I do need the caffeine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dynamite?
I mean, who can't?
How big of an explosion is that? Not small?
So like
Okay,
I said,
guys.
after we dissociate, we do a little murder. Murder for hire.
Crimes!
Yeah. Yeah.
still alive down there. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Angus! With the bold choice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The trolley thing. Oh. It's
Yeah.
that thing
I
from the
I
good
would want to get
place.
out of. I would want to get out of the woods personally. I would just want to
You know,
get out of the woods as fast as possible. Oh, phew. Okay, we are safe. We are back at our computer.
okay.
Sometimes it is easier to write than it is to say the words.
Mm-hmm.
Back to video games. Because that's what I would do if I just went through a whole night like that. I would absolutely be on the floor playing video games.
I would be. Gotta distract myself somehow. It is kind of a Stand By Me vibe, yeah.
Lol.
Wow.
Aw.
Aw. That's okay. I mean, I have feelings about that, but it's a cute gesture.
Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
It's really cute and really sweet. Let's get up and do it again. Everybody's got something to say.
Aw.
Yep. We need band practice. One more band practice.
Aw.
Good for B for setting boundaries and taking some time considering what they all just went through last night.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. No, no. Let's just gotta go to band practice.
Yep.
Aw.
Via the Snack Falcon.
Apologui.
Gonna check the closet to see if Dad ever moved the boxes.
Yes.
Dad never moved the boxes.
Yeah, I never moved the boxes.
We didn't talk to Dad enough for him to move the boxes.
Aw. Wait a minute. I didn't know you could go over here.
Yes.
Aw, go talk to Mom. Go talk to Mom.
Almost always a good choice.
Oh, except when she made me have feelings.
Yeah. Moms do that. Why?
Aw.
No, Liz, you have not missed the end. We are so close. We are right at the very end, but you
We
did
just
make
started
it
the
just in
epilogue.
time.
Aw.
Yeah.
She's gonna tell Mom?
Yeah, she's gonna tell Mom.
Aw. Hi, Liz.
And breakfast for dinner, which is truly the important bit.
Yeah, that's true. There we go. Longest night decorations, okay.
Yeah, yeah, the big climax moment in the mine.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you missed the big reveal, Liz. Aw. Yeah, and it was what a reveal it was. My goodness.
Surprise!
Hey, Pop. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Feels oddly relevant.
Yeah, no,
in
this
this year,
doesn't have any real world applicability at all, does it? Oh.
gonna make pancakes. Last time we had a family dinner, we made tacos, and May ended up throwing them up. So
That's right.
hopefully this goes better.
Aw.
I will now refer to therapy sessions as stuff sessions.
Aw. Look at her trying to help out. Crimes, crimes, crimes.
Yeah, jump on that mean old alligator's mailbox. Terrorize the elderly.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Now Now that
Hey.
we're feeling good. I hope we get one last poem. don't
I
actually
really
remember.
want one. I needs me a Selmer's poem.
Yep.
Come
for
on,
sure.
girl.
Yes. Selmer is dropping that medical knowledge.
It's not entirely true. No! I need one more poem!
I think she saved it for our not eulogy.
No! Huh. I don't know, Liz. I'm not sure I could do credit to a Selmer's poem freestyling it. It's gonna, if I do that, it's just gonna, it's gonna end up coming out like, I don't know, so I married an axe murderer, but not as good. Crimes, 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 crimes.
Good
Oh,
old
you.
pickaxe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, watch out for him.
I'm a janitor. I'll clean up, do whatever needs to be done. Okay. So what's it like being home again? Things like you remember 'em? Nope. Sounds like you've been through something. Called experience. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. Apparently the janitor's now scruffy. Swear by some mornings I feel every bit as old as these trees. Well, in my experience, big things don't teach you anything. They make you something, and sometimes you gotta wait a while to see what comes of it. Refer to yourself in the third person, please! Well, not an honest day's work.
That's a good question, Delaney. I do not have an answer for you.
Smelter's game tonight. See you around, come on. Ah.
Wait. How did you know my name?
Wait! Come back, janitor! Nope, never seen you around.
Yep.
Hello, Ox the Moon Fox. Thanks for joining us today.
It never fails to strike me. Like when you think about it, somebody had to write this dialogue.
Yeah,
Somebody had to think, I'm going to be a lizard that you've never seen before, but likes the cold, and I'm going to talk about hot chocolate and coffee. Yeah. Just mindless barks at one another.
Yep. Don't even have to stay. Forget it, I have to apologize.
That must be the checkered shirt he's wearing.
Numb arms. Okay, come on, video outputs. Outpost. Post, pissed, post. Video
Outpost.
Yeah.
And
chill.
we're doing good. Ox the Moon Fox.
Yeah.
Me and myself are... at least I won't talk for me. I'm doing pretty good, hanging in there. looking forward to the fact that now there's a taco buck. All I'm saying is we fed those people into the maw of that pit, and now there's a taco buck.
Tacos!
You know, I'm pretty sure correlation is causation, so...
They deliver! Taco artisan. I love this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ox. That sounds...
Oh.
I'm sorry you're not doing well.
Well, hopefully you can join in the fun here and get the interesting epilogue of this game. Oh, it's gonna be chill.
Yeah. I mean, Night in the Woods isn't typically a game that lifts spirits, so to speak.
Well, I'm actually feeling oddly empowered right now.
Is it because you just escaped death?
No, that actually had that had a hopeful message.
We see things very differently, but that's okay. That's what makes it fun.
That had a weirdly hopeful message. Okay, let's go to band practice. Let's do this, Greg.
Yeah, we need one more band practice.
Yes, we want to do band practice. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna get my bass face going.
There you go. Stretch out your fingers. One last time.
I'm not the only one on Team Hopeful. All right.
Like I mentioned, I even play Spiritfarer wrong, so I don't know. I can see hope, but that's probably not my main takeaway.
Okay, winter's good. Winter's good. Anybody here yet? All right. Slackers. Yeah. The Legion Hall shows. Oh, well, thank you, Ox and Moon Fox, for that follow. Let's go.
Oh, there it is. I guess I'm a little too late. I was like, what? No, there it is. Oh boy. Okay. Are we okay? I mean, that's a loaded question.
Yeah, that's a very loaded question today.
And yes, Liz, new backdrop. I have a lovely it's a green screen, but it's green on one side and dark blue on the other.
That's fantastic.
I like the blue.
It's so soothing.
It has a professional feel to it. And it's also because like behind me is probably a mess, so pay no attention to the mess behind the curtains.
Liz is right.
Yes, it does. It does do wonders. The green one though, like the green and the red, really, it's like Christmas. So.
And then I'm gonna start singing Muppet Christmas Carol.
Well, you know what? I'll be back from maternity leave by then, so we can make that happen.
And definitely Disney won't come down on us.
I mean, we did play Disney Trivial Pursuit for the Parker Coppins Chopped in the Box, you know, thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I lay down, I feel dizzy. So that's a talk to your physician kind of
that's definitely a talk to a physician kind of thing.
Because you typically should not feel dizzy when you lay down.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you are aware of, and we are stating the obvious. But
definitely a licensed medical provider type of question.
Yeah, we are doctors, but we're not that kind of doctor.
Not that kind of doctor.
And honestly, if there was that kind of doctor on Twitch, I don't think I would take advice from them on a stream. But that's me.
No, I would agree with that. I would be a little suspicious of somebody handing out medical advice on stream.
Yeah. Be careful with that.
And weather the weather, I kind of agree. There is hope. There is a lot of hope that comes. That's what I got out of that. That even in the darkest times, there's lights.
mean, yeah, there's definitely hope. I mean, like friendship, the power of friendship in this game is like the most hopeful thing.
But also,
But like they also,
but making meaning out of things.
I'm still stuck on like the 10 people who were trapped down there to either feed themselves to the gaping maw or like starve.
They made their choices.
Again, two different people, two very different perspectives.
Let's see here.
Yeah. It's going to be
This
different
is
because
really
we were
sweet.
there. Yeah.
Oh, no, then it got dark.
That's something this game does really, really well is it balances like the super dark stuff with the kind of funny stuff. Because if this game was just that dark, like I don't think it would be, I don't think I could play it if that's all it was.
Yeah.
And so finding that levity and that humor and having that alternate between, you know, it can be funny and then it can have its really serious moments. I mean, not only is that like life, but it also makes it so you can actually approach the content in a way that's not overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Aw. Oh, wow, that's an interesting question. Get in the doors, come on.
And just small questions like that. You know, what is the meaning of
Yes.
everything?
Are
Oh,
we
good,
the only
Angus is
things
here.
that really care?
Yeah. Bibis.
Aw. Get 2 stretches. Aw.
Oh, yeah. No,
Aw.
May. No. Yeah. Oof.
Aw.
Boundaries can be hard like that.
Come on, B.
There we go. We got the band together.
The band is back together again.
Some Angus merch. Hey, let's take this. I can say it because my favorite Angus quote is, you know, that ass. So if there was Angus merch, that's probably what I'd want on it. Oh yeah, I never noticed that before, Delaney. No sig. Song and pizza. Let's do it. One more time. Just blinking.
What?
Yay!
I wanted to play. I was ready.
I know. I couldn't bring myself to break your heart. I
Aw.
figured I'd let the game do that instead.
Aw.
So that's it. We finished Night in the Woods.
We did. That was fantastic.
So as someone who's played through this at least 5 or 6 times, it was very enjoyable. B, this is your first playthrough. What are your last thoughts?
I liked this game much more than I expected to. And the I don't know. This was a very different kind of game than I expected it to be.
Okay.
There was I had heard a lot of fantastic reviews of it, but I just didn't entirely know what to expect. This was creative. This was interesting. This hit a lot of themes that were way deeper than I expected. I knew that this dealt with themes of depression, but I don't think I would have noticed any of the design elements without you, Dr. Kelly. I don't think I would have appreciated it as deeply as I now do. And God, just that writing about the depersonalization aspect of it, that was
Mhm.
so well done. Trying not to get.
Oh, I didn't know Rami.
I'm trying to
I'm
not get distracted by every time I watch credits now. I'm like, hey, I know this person or I know that person or somebody. I'm really trying not to get distracted with that now. But yeah, I caught
It's
Rami's
okay.
name in there too.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know. I'm sure this will not come. This will not be surprising to you, B, or to anyone here. I never watched the credits. Um, so
Wait,
yeah.
you don't?
And I go no, because there's no achievement, there's no accomplishment, there's no driving
Oh,
narrative.
I like the no. Oh, okay, bye.
Sharkle.
Charcoal.
Sharkle.
Charcoal.
Sharkle. He's so great. He's so great.
Aww.
And they're eating pizza. I know there's secrets in the credits sometimes, but like even in Marvel movies, when I know there's something coming at the end, it's really hard for me to just sit there and wait for it.
Aww.
I'm sure that says something about me, but that's okay.
Crimes.
It's so good. So good. So obviously we finished the game and we're almost at 8:30 or my time anyway, 8:30 my time.
Wow.
But I figure if you want, I can regale with the tale of my D&D adventure.
I think we need that before we close out. Absolutely.
Because 100 biddies were promised.
I think we absolutely need to hear that. We need a D&D pep talk, Dr. Kelly. Let's do this.
So I want to be like really clear that it wasn't so much a pep talk as it was an act of inspiration. So one, I am a bard.
Solid Plasma. Thank you for that follow.
Thank you, Solid Plasma. Solid Plasma is one of our ambassadors.
Absolutely, they are.
Yeah, so it was a matter of me bardically inspiring people through my actions as opposed to like casting things. And yeah, so what happened was the party split because we're a bunch of noobs, and one person had some kind of spell that she was able to fly to the top of a tower on her own and got cornered by a big bad there. But obviously we're separated and I can't fly. So me and my teammates were on the ground, unbeknownst to us. And there was a pen of horses that were just there in the picture because we're on Roll20 and there was a pen of horses. And I really like horses a lot. And my character does too.
Before.
I have. My character does too. And so while the wizard and the fighter were like trying to investigate where the other person went, I just stayed outside with the horses for a bit, and I named them all. My favorite was Pumpernickel, who I kept, but there was also Biscuit and a couple others. And then suddenly something exploded and I realized, oh no, my friends are in trouble. So I scattered the horses, and then except for one, I kept Pumpernickel, and I leapt onto Pumpernickel bareback and rode the horse up 3 flights of stairs through this circular tower to join my friends who were there. And they were being confronted by a warforged who had them pinned. And so I charged in on Pumpernickel and had Pumpernickel rear and kicked the warforged in the face with its iron shod hoof to send the warforged flying backwards.
Yes, as you do.
Yes. And I wanted to continue up to the top of the tower, but then I realized for my character, they're like basically assigned to protect the wizard who was on the 3rd floor. So I had to stay. Okay. And I basically told the DM, if something happens to the horse, that's an X card for me. So the horse magically was vanished out of the tower. So, but I greatly inspired my teammates because they were there and kind of pinned by this warforged, and I come in riding on a horse bareback and into this academic tower. Okay. And yeah.
But after you scattered all the horses, there was Pumpernickel, there was Biscuit, and what was the other horse?
Well, there were 8 of them total.
Okay, but after they scattered, did you see Biscuit?
I choose not to answer that or deign reply. Because I see what you did there. I see what you did there, and I reject. I reject that notion. And Anyway,
Oh,
I thought it was really cool. I thought I was pretty epic and awesome.
that's awesome. Yeah, no, just,
Mute button.
Liz,
Yes,
you would
my
be wise to do so.
it was fun. Yes, poor me. Thank you. I appreciate the pity support. It is much appreciated.
It
I
is a
need
fun
it.
pity.
But yeah, so that was again. That's why I didn't want to play anybody to actually pay biddies for it, because it's not that exciting a story. I just thought it was really cool because it's the first time I played D&D, and I'm like, I get to ride a horse into a tower and have it do this really cool stuff, and I rolled well enough for it to happen, so that was really cool.
That's amazing.
That's all.
I love it when I get to hear stories like that from D&D where people feel empowered and awesome and have heroic moments.
Yes, I typically roll very badly, so
Yeah, solid plasma. It's a known issue with my backup setup. I bought this one to stop that from happening, and it worked up until Friday when it stopped working, and we'll find out what's happening later.
well, bless his heart, he's trying his best.
Yeah. Little annoyed
But
with
yeah, that is it. We have played through Night in the Woods from start to finish, which
Yep.
is pretty cool and
That's
very
awesome.
exciting. Next game up, again, I think Spiritfarer has been the most requested
definitely
game,
has
so I'm willing. Again, I am totally willing to give it a try. Just given the length of the game, I don't know how that's going to manifest, or if we just want to focus on one particular character's journey, or how we want to set that up, or just start and see where we go from there.
I kind of want to see where we go from there, but I am absolutely willing to listen to chat. Chat, how would you like us to proceed? Solid Plasma, thank you for that subscription.
Aw, thank you for the sub. That is very sweet.
But yeah, I'm willing to give it a shot and see where it goes. What do you think, chat? Give it a shot, see where it goes?
We'd be good until 2022. Easily. Absolutely easily. Yeah, one or two characters, because otherwise it'd be grindy. So one of the reasons I feel like I play Spiritfarer wrong is that I get irritated when I have to go from one place to another, and it just takes a long time and there's nothing to do. I know that's supposed to be like reflective and like calming, but it just bores me. So I have a hard time with that. Yeah, we can play that for a bit, see what happens. And then obviously open to other suggestions. I know we've talked a little bit about possibly doing Eliza, because that is a game that
yeah, no, we talked about that. Yeah,
has major like ethical considerations. Hey, Obi-Wan, welcome in.
Obi-Wan,
so that's
hello.
on the table. I still want to play Hellblade, but that's just because that's a game I actually really enjoy playing unto itself and can talk about pretty much forever.
So I will say this. So chat, everybody in the chat, tell other people, go follow Take This on Twitter at TakeThisOrg, and let us know what you want the next game for us to play to be. We've heard Spiritfarer. We've heard Hellblade. Yeah, they are working on a sequel to Hellblade, Weather the Weather. I'm very excited to see what comes of it. So we've got Hellblade, we've got Eliza, we've got Spiritfarer on the table. There are just a variety of mental health themed games we could be playing right now, and Dr. Kelli is definitely our resident expert on all things mental health in game design. But make sure to follow Take This Org on Twitter and chime in there. Let us know.
We appreciate it.
Oh,
thank you, Obi-Wan.
Thank you.
So Obi-Wan was saying that they tuned into the stream that Dr. Sarah Hayes and I were on for the Spring Summit, when we were talking about just mental health for not in esports but around esports. So that's really cool, and I think that's awesome. So thank you so much. Gift subs!
Thank you for those.
Oh my
gift
goodness,
subs. That is so awesome.
I think you owe like some hats and some bow ties.
I do. Let's put on a different hat.
Possibly an entire wardrobe change. Like, I'm not sure.
My goodness. Oh, you know what? Here we go. We're putting on the pencil brim.
Oh, Obi-Wan, what did you speak on? Okay, we're going with the blue hat.
Yeah, we went with the pencil brim one. Seems to be everybody's
You just
favorite.
subscribed, Dr. B.
I did. That was good of me. Thank you, Obi-Wan Jacoby. But yeah, if you follow, just make sure to follow make sure to follow Take This. Chime in on our Twitter, and we are going to kind of pick from all of those. And esports gaming as an equity issue. Boy, I'm gonna have to turn off that notification for all those subs.
That's awesome.
Somebody's gonna get generous again like that, and we're just gonna hear that. And
well, the fun thing is I don't hear it, so it's like we need to switch rules here. But yeah, no, the talk that Obi-Wan is referring to, it should be with Game Gym. So twitch.tv/Game Gym. They had a spring summit. Dr. Sarah Hayes and I were on there. Obi-Wan was on there talking about esports and equity, which is really cool. So if you need something to watch, you can definitely check that out. And then, yeah, I think that just about does it. If we want to raid someone, the top of my screen I see is Black Compat, who is currently streaming Final Fantasy VII. So
okay.
Yeah, I think they're a fantastic candidate. So yeah, as we kind of wrap up here, thank you to everyone for tuning in. You know, for those who are joining us just now, or those who have been with us along the way, and you can look forward to more Take This plays coming at you every other Monday. And so up next, I believe we have a community panel. Yes, because last time it was Take This Dev. Next time we have Take This Community, which Dr. Sarah Hayes, who I just mentioned, will be interviewing someone about games and dev. I'm not currently aware of what it will be, but it will be awesome, and we will talk about it.
Absolutely.
And are there 5 Mondays?
Yeah, no, we're still deciding. Okay. In theory, well, we're not broadcasting next week because it's a holiday. It is Memorial Day here in the United States, and so we are not broadcasting next week.
Good job, me. I am informed and aware and a great conduit of information between our community and our staff. So, yes.
Dear, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Yes, Delaney, eat carbs, fight cults.
Eat carbs, fight cults. That is the takeaway lesson from Night in the Woods. Eat carbs, fight cults.
Yep, I agree.
All right. Well,
cool.
Then we will initiate the raid. Let's see, right there. And
you got it?
I got it.
Sweet. Look at you go.
Look at me go.
All right. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. And what was that? You had a last word you wanted to say, Dr. B?
Crimes!
Crimes. Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.